Some people enjoy staring for hours at beautiful paintings, but I enjoy staring for hours at this move. This was how Grandmaster Daniel Naroditsky described how insane this move is. In this position, black is up 2 pawns, but it's an opposite-colored bishop's endgame, and for those of you who don't know, these types of endgames are known to be very drawish, even if one side is up a pawn. So even though Stockfish says that black has a 1.6 advantage, all of the suggested moves don't actually win the game. They all lead to variations in which black is still up 2 pawns but can't make any progress. Black can try bishop to c2 for example, opening up space for his king to go support his passed pawns, but then white will play king to f2. Then after king to f5, king to e3, and black can't make any progress. Another try for black would be bishop to e4, followed by f5, then invading with the king from the other side, but white is also in time here to reach the c1 square and stop white from promoting the pawn. The suggested alternatives by Stockfish are all futile as well. So what is the winning move that black found in this position? The move is bishop to h3. If you let Stockfish think for a bit, you'll see it realizes this is actually the best move once you play it. Although the move looks like an over-the-board misclick, it actually has the same idea as all the previous bishop moves, which is to open space for the black king to support the passed pawns, but the only difference is that this move comes with tempo, as black will have to waste a turn capturing the free bishop. It also has another benefit that you'll see in a minute. So first of all, if we know that black's plan is to open up space for his king to go support his passed pawns, why can't white just decline the sacrifice and block the way? Well, white could try, but it doesn't help, because black still has a similar idea with bishop takes g2 check. And then white will have to take the bishop in even worse conditions. So what if white does take the bishop? This is what happens in the game. Black starts with king to f5, and after king to f2, king to e4. And it doesn't matter that white will take the pawn on f6, the g6 pawn does a very nice job stopping the doubled h pawns on its own. Then black plays the very important move, d4, cutting off the bishop. Then after bishop to e7, king to d3, only move again, and after bishop to c5, black has to play yet another only move, which is king to c4. This move gains a tempo on the bishop on c5, while getting the king closer to the a-pawn. If black plays king to c3 instead, it would be a draw, because white's king will have enough time to get close and stop black's pawns. So after king to c4, white plays bishop to e7, then black plays king to b3, and white resigns because there's nothing to be done. If he tries bishop to f6 for example, black just pushes the pawn, and it doesn't matter if white's king gets closer, black's king escorts either the d-pawn or the a-pawn to promotion. There's also a very interesting line that really shows the value of the bishop sacrifice at the start, and it's way back on move 50. What if instead of taking the pawn on f6, white just plays king to e2? This looks solid. But unfortunately, this also doesn't work, but for a different reason. In this position, black can block the white bishop by playing d4, and then the follow-up d3 check, forcing the white king to d2, and then the f-pawn that white refused to take becomes unstoppable, and white simply doesn't have the resources needed to stop all of black's passed pawns. If you enjoyed the video, check out more content on the channel.